I'm Darren Till, welcome to my gym.
Why do UFC fighters suck at boxing? That's a question aimed at mixed martial artists, especially after Jake Paul's wins against Ben Askren and Tyrone Woodley. Well, Darren Till invited Mel Sport Boxing to his gym in Liverpool, where he proved the doubters wrong. This is Welcome to My Gym.
I'm skipping, I'm warming up for me sparring today. We're going to do, hopefully get 6 or 8 rounds out. So I'm just going to warm up for 10 minutes on the skipping rope, and then I'm going to do some shadow boxing. And then I'll do my rounds, and then I'll probably finish on some pads, more skipping, some abs today. That'll be 2 hours then. I'm outspoken and obviously stuff like that, but I'm very humble in the terms of I'm always willing to learn, no matter whoever it's off. You know, if it's off a beginner, an amateur, or as I say, one of the veterans in here. So that, you know, it's been good for me.
I think his last fight answered all the questions I think he needed to answer. You know, Anthony Taylor, he's established in that Misfits thing, and Darren was miles too good for him. So I think he's established his boxing ability now. But like I said, that's for the public to see. I've seen it in here anyway. I've seen him spar boxers challenging for English titles and do more than enough. So I think he's getting the rewards now of his dedication for the last 2 years. It's very tough to go from a world-class MMA fighter in the UFC to then try your hands at boxing.
Why have you bandaged your hands like that? I thought you bandaged them. He's giving a bare knuckle after the use it, don't you?
Yeah. No, it's just, No, it's just, No, it's just, that's why I couldn't do it, because I can't break my hands. No, these is for me, this piece.
Yeah, lads, don't bandages. We said that. He's a bare knuckle.
I'm up for it, like. So what? Get ready now. It's been hard lately because no one wants to spar with me, so this guy's come from Australia, he's right up for it, Matt. But it doesn't seem like none of the fucking guys want to come in and spar me, because I like to go hard. It's not like it's just how I like to do. I like sparring hard, like whether I'm getting beat up or they get. Like we've had a guy in the past few weeks, 18.5 stone, he's been absolutely torturising me around the ring. But you know, listen, you give some, you take some, that's just what it is. You win some, you lose some in the fight game.
A few weeks ago they actually asked me if I wanted to fight Darren, and I said yeah, absolutely. And then it didn't happen, so then the guy goes, why don't you come here and spar him? I might be there the next day, and I came here as quick as I could.
It's not just now, he's always put a massive shift in since he's been coming in the gym. I think a couple of years ago, he's involved with what he's doing. He's involved in the Misfits. He was going to have a go to boxing and want like a real go boxing. He was training, and he was looking pretty dangerous, shall we say.
Darren's obviously fighting on Misfits, which does a lot of the kind of crossover boxing.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider a fight with like Gary Neville, let's say?
I mean, I fight with him every week on the telly, so I might as well do it in the ring, Mike Nice. So no, but it's been good, hasn't it? There's been a few good fights and that, and can't wait to watch him involved. He's looking well, isn't he?
I was at a high level in MMA, so obviously I was always around like Tom Aspinall and stuff like that. So then it's like I've come from the high level background of MMA and being around high level people like that straight into the same thing. It's a good thing, you know, it's a phenomenal gym.
You won't get a technical spar out of Darren, it's all or nothing. He's a bit of a madman, isn't he? Well, you've seen that anyway. I think his whole life's just like that, it's all or nothing, to be honest. Time in, boys. Let's see how it goes. Sure. That's better. See that distance down in the half a step. There, step into the space, keep that distance. There we go, look where we are now. Come on, let's get you. Beautiful shot. Where's the right hook for me? As a 2. Let's concentrate on it. Bad. We can get you off clean. It's beautiful work. Keep it like that. Don't come into the wrestling match. Even your jab, Sham. Bang. Don't jab and then fall in top of them with the left hand. Boom. When the jab lands, boom. Just send it straight. Don't have to fall in on top of them. Okay, you come back, he comes to reach, look, half a step and check because you've got that distance. Darren's adapted really well. You know, he's been in this gym over 2 years now, people forget that. He's sparred with Liam Smith, former world champion, still top of the game now. So it's just polishing him up really, because even in the UFC, he was a striker, so he's always been good with his hands. So it's just fine adjustments really, and it's all coming together for him. From the body as well, it's there. know when he's coming. Instead of dipping, I want you to just take the half a step. We can come here, we can come there. Instead of dipping, fuck all's happening, he's coming and you're going to end up wrestling. Pick your feet up a bit, champ. You're baiting him, you're baiting him, you're baiting him. He goes to come, step, instead of this dip. Pick your feet up for me and walk him onto the shot, step, bang, bang.
I think, you know, in the UFC, he always had good hands anyway. You know, if you look at his fight with Duplessis, who's now middleweight champion, he's on the verge of beating him and then got took down and got stopped. But, you know, he's always had very good hands, and I think it's just getting the mistakes out of him now that a boxer notices. It's not really mistakes in the MMA cage, but they do mistakes in the boxing world. Like I said, if I go in there, I'd make a million mistakes. So it's only nitpicking, but that's what I said before. Give him his due. He's dedicated himself for 2 years. He's tried, he's listened, he's learned. And I think now, you know, he's getting the reward. He's getting the Taylor, he's getting the recognition now with the Misfits thing. He's getting up there. I think he's chief supporter KSI next. And, you know, fingers crossed he gets one of them fights. But I know KSI's come out and said he's a bit too big for him, but KSI should just take it. They'll do big numbers.
Shot, thank you. There you go, good distance. Shorten them.
You wear your trainers,
Yeah.
which no one else really does that.
No,
Like everyone
no.
wears their like boots.
Yeah.
They don't.
And I have me the same again. I'm just obviously a curmudgeon of things. I just some days I wear my boots, some days I'm in my trainers. I'm not really coming in my trackies like they've all got boxing shorts on. I'm a little bit of a wild card in this gym, and they all hate it, but they love it because they, you know, I'm just doing my thing, aren't I?
Show them. Once we've done the step there, you fucking nearly buried them. That's all I want. Don't let him take it down to his level. You're too good for it. Don't fall for it. Step dip. Don't step dip. Step, show him the left check, bang. Send it as a two. Keep your feet good. Good effort. Now turn him and walk into the space. There you go, thank you. Simple stuff. Just a spin. Good effort. If you put the right hook on now, it'll be in a great shot. Shot. As a two for me. Put the hook on it. It's a great shot. Just finish on the hook. Thank you. Good lad. Well better. Bend, slip, small. Don't come tall. Come on. That's better. Reset. Just keep that distance like that. Don't get too close so we can hold you. Touch. Shot. Finish on the right shoot, champ.
People are quick to forget. You have a win, everyone's back on your wagon. You have a loss, everyone jumps off the wagon. And look, I don't take no hard feelings with that. You know, that's just a part of life. That's just, you can't take it to heart. You know, obviously we're in a generation of social media as well, where it's all, you know, it's all social media based in it. So you've got to sort of dive in and be one of them guys. But you know, for me, I coming up, for me, I lived in the favelas of Brazil for 4 years. Like I was fighting absolute killers, like from the start of my career. You know, this has never been a joke for me. I've always put in hard work.
I'm doing like trying to beat 3 people, a bit like who's next, and then try and get on Misfits next week. It's good, man. It's hard work. I did 8 rounds. He's obviously very big and strong. I sparred plenty of MMA boys, and I always think it's gonna. I always thought, you know, he'd be a bit easier being from MMA background, but he's obviously done a lot of boxing because he's very good and very strong. Could feel his presence in the ring, that's for sure. I'll be claiming that for sure. Hopefully we can get a picture with the blood still there.
I think your general fan and stuff like that, and people, I think they're quick to forget if you have one loss or two stuff here. But at the end of the day, you know, if you go through my whole MMA career, starting from when I started in Liverpool to Brazil to obviously to the highest leagues, nobody outside of the top 5 in the UFC's ever been able to beat me. So I'm unbeaten in terms of, like, I've fought the highest level of MMA competition there is to fight. You can't get no higher than the caliber I've fought. Like, obviously my last fight in the UFC was against Dricus du Plessis. He's the current champ, he's beaten everyone. He's knocking them all out, and to be honest with you, my last fight with him, you know, he couldn't touch me on the feet.
Point to touch, square, drop, touch, square, touch, square. Every time you touch, right, just take one step, you touch, step, you square up. Thank you. What can you do here? Square. And again, wait for him to square. Touch, stopping. Touch, square. Come on. And down. Straight 1-2 right down the pipe. Turn the shoulder with it. There you go. And again. Beautiful. That's the shot I'm after. 2 more. There you go. Last one. Square that shoulder up with that left hand. Last one. Like that. There you go. Let's go. 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the ball champ.
I've said this before, Misfits have been good to me, I've been good to them. So we've got a great working relationship, which is always good. So let's see, you know, when I come here to the end of my contract with them, if they want to go on and do more together and everything's there in place what I want, we do that. If not, you know, we go on to something new. You know, as I say, it's a long road, so just step by step, let's see where it all takes me. Could take me back to somewhere else, you know what I mean?
Last 10. Time. Go. Up we go, Darren. So come on, champ, up.
It's got 0 calories and 0 sugar, man, yeah?
Don't tell me that, man. Yeah, well, fight week, you got to drop, yeah. Electrolytes on fight week.
You know the one. 15, 15, 15. Leg raises with 30 twists.
When in fight camp, I like to go off some of that, having chocolate and that, but I have a great diet. You know, my missus who I live with, she's big on nutrition, so, you know, morning time, I like to fast before I train, so I've got into recently, I have my supplements, and I've been having like cups of bone broth and stuff like that and my coffee yet. So like I feel it's only 18 calories as well, so it's not big on putting weight. So I have my bone broth with me coffee. You know, I'll have steak with salad and put minimal carbs in because, you know, I'm obviously don't need the carbs. And then at the night time it's the same thing. And it comes down to the grit. I know what I am and what you are. It's just like, you know, that's why they could probably never get the better of me in the press conference and stuff, because, you know, they could turn around and say stuff like, oh, well, you know, I've got more money, or I've this, I'm that, like, whatever. And I just do not give a fuck about any of that. I give a fuck about what happens in there.
The politics side of it all.
It's all politics. It's all, everyone, it's who's got the biggest ego.